Hi YouTube, this is my first YouTube video and I thought as soon as I'm dyeing my hair today I might make a video of it. Sorry, I've just run upstairs so I'm really out of breath. Basically my hair colour is currently peroxide blonde, is it? I've got a mirror here, I'm just looking in it. It's got a grey tint to it because I've been dyeing it with the live the Schwarzkopf live metallic silver for a long time, so it's kind of faded a bit because I've washed it a few times. It looks really dry and horrible because I haven't put anything on it or straightened it or anything. It's just, this is how it naturally is. Yeah, so my natural hair colour is, I don't know if you can see, like a dark, very dark blonde, possibly even light brown now. And I'd kind of like to get it back to that natural colour really. I've watched a lot of these videos recently and majority of the time they've gone wrong because when you bleach your hair you take all the pigment out of it, and I think before you go back to a natural blonde, particularly an ashy blonde, you need to put some of the red tones back in it. So they say, you know, you should pick a colour that's like golden or chestnutty or whatever, but I don't particularly want to go brown, although maybe if I put brown on it would be light enough to look like a dark blonde. I don't know. I'm probably gonna mess it up the same as all the other videos I watched, but I really don't want reddish tones in it, even though you're probably supposed to do that anyway. So I've picked, what have I picked? Picked this, it's Schwarzkopf again, and I actually got it from Home Bargains. It was about, it was cheap, it was less than £4 I think, but I've picked dark blonde. I don't know, it might be the wrong way around on your thing because I'm filming on my phone. Yeah, so it's the Polycolour Permanent Cream Colour Tint. I was a bit thinking tint, does that mean it's not a real dye? But I've googled it and it looks like it's just a normal hair dye. I hope so. I've actually bought two because I've just got a feeling that one is not going to be enough, even though my hair's not that long. I think because my hair is so dry, I think it's just going to suck it all up and there'll end up being none left and I'll be halfway through. So I've bought this. Now the reason I've bought this is because it says, I don't know if you can see, again this might be the wrong way around on yours, but basically if you can see the colour, it's like a really, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but basically it's like a really light blonde and the top one is grey, and it says grey and then the next one down is light blonde to medium blonde, and it looks like it takes. And although it says the colour is dark blonde, it does look like quite a warm colour, which is not necessarily what I want, but I'm thinking if it's going over my grey bleachy blonde hair, maybe it will work. There's probably people watching this like, no, don't do it, it's not going to work. But I just really fancy a change. I've had my hair metallic silver grey for about a year and I normally change my hair quite a bit, so I'm getting a bit bored of it. I'm probably going to go back to this in the summer, but I've still got a few months of winter yet, so yeah, this is the metallic dye that I buy, I put over bleach, so it's probably not doing a great deal of good for my hair, and possibly going back to my natural colour will be, we'll recondition it for a few months, I don't know, we'll see. If this doesn't work and it comes out green, which is what has happened to some videos that I've watched, I have got a little bit of like red, some red colours that I could use before putting the second box on if it didn't work, or I've also got various other blondes that I could maybe use to go back to this again, which I don't really want to do because it'll totally ruin my hair. Anyway, I'm waffling. So basically I'm going to put this on and see what it looks like. What do you get in the box? You get normal colour, cream colour, one of these things, and that's it. You don't get a conditioner. It's quite a small box. Yeah, you obviously don't get a lot of stuff. You do get gloves. I don't really need to read the instructions. I'm just going to put it on my hair. Yeah, I'll use some gloves though. I'm not going to film the home process of me putting this on my hair because it's basically, I'm not going to use any kind of technique because I just want an all over colour. I'm not going to use a tinting brush or anything. I'm sure you're supposed to, but I just want to get it on and see what it looks like. I think you have to leave it for about half an hour, but it says 20 to 30 minutes. I'm probably going to leave it on a lot longer than that. So this goes in here. I've got a baby that's currently asleep, so I hope to God she doesn't wake up when I've just started putting this on. My husband's actually just popped out to the shops. He's got no idea that I'm doing this. He's going to be pretty shocked. He really likes it, this colour. I'm not showing it in the best light actually in a minute because I've not straightened it or styled it or anything. I've literally just let it dry naturally, so it looks pretty gross, but when it's all straightened and I've got makeup on, it is quite nice. So I have debated about whether I really want to do it, but I think in the long run, great, has that gone everywhere? I know, probably not a good idea doing this in your bedroom, but my bathroom's a bit dark. So yeah, we'll see how this looks. I'm probably going to have to somehow work out how to edit this video because it's going to have loads of boring bits of me just like looking down or... So I'm going to mix it up. Okay. So I'll come back to you once I've started putting it on. Okay, so I'm back. Right, I've got it mixed. I'm so scared I'm going to regret doing this. Ooh, I do like having this colour, but yeah, it's getting old. Right, let's just... Ooh, I don't do it. I can fix it if it. I'm a regular home dyeing person. Ooh, that's not mixed, is it? I'm yeah, a regular. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror, so it looks a bit rubbish. But I dye my hair at home quite a lot, so I'm confident that even if this is a complete cock up, I will be able to rectify it. And if I have to go to the hairdressers, then I will do. I know I should go to the hairdressers anyway, but it's January, who can afford to do that? Oh God, this is scary. I'm never normally nervous about dyeing my hair because I used to do it all the time, but I think because everybody always compliments me on this colour, I feel like I might be making a mistake, but I think I've noticed that like natural hair colour seems to be like back in at the minute, and I keep spotting people with my natural colour but like with nice makeup on and stuff, and like I've got quite pale skin but like with red lips. I think it looks really nice. You can hear my other daughter coming up the stairs. Hello! I'm dyeing my hair, but I'm also filming myself dyeing my hair.
Why?
Because I am. I'll come back to you when it's all over my head. Okay, so I'm back. I did need both boxes. The first box ran out after only having done, oh God, not even a quarter of my hair. So if you've got hair that is, my hair's not even that thick either, I would say buy 2 boxes regardless, unless you've got really short hair. I even thought that maybe 2 wasn't going to be enough, but it has been. There is a little bit left in that second box, so it's on. I don't know if you can, at the moment it does look like the colour on the box, but it's only been on for like 2 minutes. I've literally just finished putting it on, so I'm going to wait half an hour and then wash it off and come back. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it looks good. Hi again. So as you can see, I've got my child with me who's eating some hair frizz cream. Lovely. I've had a pretty stressful last half hour trying to dry my hair, straighten it and put makeup on with this one and a 4-year-old who's now sat downstairs. So I'll make this very brief. But basically, I'm really happy with it. I'm actually looking at, I've got a mirror next to my phone, and it looks totally different in the mirror to how it looks on the camera, so I'm not sure. It looks really warm on the camera, on my phone, but it doesn't look like that when I look in the mirror. So I don't know if it's just because there's not much natural light here now. Maybe you could see it a little bit. Probably not. I can't get better light than that, but basically it looks, I was just going to show you the box. Hang on. I would say it's pretty much the same as the box, yeah. I think, to be honest, I think it was about $1.99 or $2.99, so pretty cheap. So I would say, given that I've dyed over peroxide blonde, greyish hair, back to a relatively, look at the state of my bedroom now, I've had such a chaotic half an hour. Yeah, so I think given that the dye was only $1 or $2.99 from Home Bargains, the coverage has been really good. It has come out exactly like the colour on the box, which I think is pretty amazing really, given how light my hair was before. It's pretty warm at the roots where it's gone over my natural colour, which I'm not too keen on, but sorry. Ooh. Can you say hello? Can you say hello? I just woken up, haven't you? Yeah. Who's that? Well, yeah, so I think overall it's been a success. It's going to take some getting used to. It's very different, but it is pretty close to my natural colour, and I do think that I'm happy with it. I'm definitely happy with the result in comparison to the box, because quite often I think when you buy box dyes and do them yourself, they don't quite come out the colour that she's looking at me thinking, why are you talking to yourself? They don't normally come out the colour on the box, do they? And particularly if you've got a base coat that was the colour that I had, it's pretty good really that it's actually worked. And it doesn't look to me like it's gone patchy. It's more of a light brown really than a dark blonde, but yeah, looking through my phone now, on what I can see, it looks really shiny and golden, but that could be the light above me. When I look in the mirror in the natural light, it is a very dark blonde mousy brown, which is exactly what I wanted really, so I'm quite pleased. Yeah, I think that's been an overall success. You probably don't want to be eating that. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you've got this far, you're gonna wave goodbye. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye.